Here's the simple YouTube funnel that will get you clients who will pay you more than $5,000 per month. Yes, you've heard that right. All the big gurus, all the big guys in the space use exactly this to make you buy from them. All the guys who are selling high ticket info, literally everyone, use this funnel, and it's super powerful. And here's how you can literally implement it into your info business, your agency, or your coaching business right now, right? And if you don't, you leave a lot of money on the table and you'll be left behind, guys. So take a pen, paper, and let's get right into it. So before using this, you have to make sure you have all your social media accounts optimized. By that I mean your Instagram, if you have Twitter, your LinkedIn, even your YouTube, everything should be optimized and look as professional, but not very guru-y, right? You shouldn't give off that guru vibe. You should look very authentic and pretty professional at the same time too, right? So bio stating who you are, your first three posts giving out value, highlights giving out value, very minimalized but optimized social media accounts. That is what we need, right? When a prospect clicks on your profile, they should exactly know who you are, what you do, and everything. Next is refining your offer. This is very important. If you don't have a good offer, it doesn't matter how many eyeballs you reach. If you don't have a good offer, you are going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. So for a good offer, the exact thing you need is, one, you need unique mechanism, right? You need to have a unique mechanism or a unique angle that you're hitting your prospects from. Most people now, their unique angle is leveraging AI, right? I mean, everybody has a FOMO of AI right now, right? The fear of missing out on AI. So if you just mention the word AI, people are going to buy, right? Because that's super hot right now. So you need to hit prospects from these special angles. Two is to take as risk away from them as possible. So a risk reversal, right? So guarantee you this or you don't pay. Guarantee you this or we refund all the money. A risk reversal and a unique mechanism is literally the main two things that you need for a good offer. So make sure you have a good offer. Make sure it's a proven offer. Next thing you do before running this is, if you're just completely new to the space and don't have any clients, you can do this, but it won't work as well, right? I mean, I recommend you do this, but it just won't work as well. So the third thing is making sure you have proof of concept, proof that you've actually done this before. Testimonials, past client results, all that stuff will really help you in getting people from becoming a viewer into a potential client and booking in a call. So make sure you have all these three before we really start using this and going all into the funnel. So that being said, let's just get right into the funnel, guys. So the value funnel is what we call it, right? So this is literally the exact funnel. So it basically goes from a video, like a basic YouTube video that's targeted to ICP, then from there to a landing page, and then from the landing page to an opt-in. An opt-in is basically where prospects give you the information in exchange of value, right? So an opt-in, then they watch a VSL. This could also be literally another YouTube video, right? A VSL could literally be another YouTube video. You could watch a VSL and then fill out a form, book in a call, right? Pretty normal stuff, basic stuff, things that everybody are doing, but we are attracting people from YouTube. Now the thing with this is, you can skip all this right here and go directly into booking in a call from your video. That could happen, right? Some prospects do that. I mean, they could watch, like, it won't happen in a single video. That's why you got to be consistent with uploading. But what I'm telling you is that once you have, like, maybe, a lot of videos, maybe 10 to 15 videos in your channel, prospects go through that and binge watch all of them. Maybe prospects watch around 4 to 6 video, and after they do that, after this point right here, now they literally know exactly what you do. They know who you are, they know how you can help them, and they know that you are the person to help them, right? After they watch a few videos, they see you as a figure of authority. They trust you and they know you have the solution to the problem they're facing. And that's why it's super, super important to leverage YouTube right now, guys, because it builds trust. And if you can just get somebody to trust you, you can sell them anything. That's how simple sales is. That's how simple business is. That's how simple this info business model is, right? If you can get somebody to trust you, you can sell them anything. So if you have good videos targeting your ICP and giving out good value, just like this one, you can get people to buy. A single video won't be able to do that. But once you keep on uploading and people finally get to see what you are, who you are, and people, when prospects binge watch your content, that's when they buy. So that's how simple this is. You just give out value through videos and you will make money, right? And VSL, as I said, could just be another YouTube video where every single video you make, you lead all those prospects into that single YouTube video, which is the VSL, which exactly explains what you do, how you helped other people do it, and tell people to book in a call and offer your help, right? That's how simple it is. All your videos can lead to that one video. Even people like Iman Gadzi used to do that. He used to have one big VSL video, and all his other videos just led to that video, to that VSL, right? And he's made more than 10 million with that single VSL. That VSL alone made him 10 million. And that VSL itself is another YouTube video, right? So this stuff actually works and it's super, super crazy. Now, let's get into content breakdown. I'll literally break down how you have to post, what you have to post in the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, right? So top of funnel, you can see top of funnel videos can just be broad videos, right? These are just trending videos. And the main goal of this is to get eyeballs into your business, guys, right? This, most of the time, 99% of the time, won't get you any clients. And that's okay, because the main goal is just to get eyeballs. I mean, videos like this, lazy way to make money with AI, this is a very, very broad video made to just get eyeballs in, right? I mean, Iman can make money with this video. He can get clients because he sells a course. But if you're selling info and, high ticket, you won't be able to really get high ticket clients from that, from a basic video. It's just main goal is to get eyeballs, to let people know that you're this guy in the space, you actually exist in the space, right? Next is middle of funnel. Now this talks to market only, meaning talking to your ICP only. And this is very valuable videos giving tips to your ICP, to who you actually want to sell. The main goal is to get leads, right? And this will actually sign your clients and make you money, and also builds authority and trust, right? So these, for an example of this, is where Iman talks about how he made 92.7 million with digital products. So you can just, this is literally explained to you. It goes over the entire funnel he used to show you how he's made around 100 million with digital products, right, online. So this talks directly to his market, who he's selling. He's trying to get people into his course, which basically teaches them how to sell digital products, right? So he talks to his market only, right? And these are very valuable videos, and these videos will actually get you leads because you're talking directly to your market. Now, the very, very important thing with this is you should understand who your ICP is, right? Ideal client profile. If you don't already know who your ICP, you literally have to know exactly who they are, guys. Like, I've made like a whole freaking document that literally goes over everything about my ICP, like where they live, their average age, their gender, their interests, their goals, their desires in life, the problems in the business, their goals in the business, literally everything. I've got everything down, right? Because once I do that, I know exactly who I'm talking to, right? I know who this video is for. I know who will watch this video, right? Because I'm talking to my ICP. I don't want to get everybody to watch this video. That would be of no benefit to me. I just want my ICP to watch, so I'll only talk to my ICP. Simple as that, guys. Because if you're talking to everybody, anybody, nobody will buy from you. But if you're talking to your ICP and your market, it will build authority and trust, and people will buy from you, right? From these videos, you can have a CTA in the description to book in a call or to a landing page. Whatever works for you works, right? You can split test them, see what works, what does not. Every market is different, so split test them and see. Next, bottom of funnel. Bottom of funnel is just results and testimonials. It's just basically proof of concept, and even more product explanation and giving out value and indicating your market, and CTA to book in a call and buy from you, right? This could be, my content system to passively sell 1 million plus a month in info. This is a pretty value-based video. This could also be a middle of funnel, and even results and testimonials could be bottom of funnel, right? But you can also, if you don't have results and testimonials, basically product explanation could also be bottom of funnel, and this could help you to book in a call, right? And the thing with this content strategy and this funnel breakdown is, in the top of funnel you won't get any leads, right? The conversion happens in the middle of funnel and the bottom of funnel. The bottom of funnel, mostly that's where most of the conversion will happen, because you're showing proof of concept, right? And that is very, very important. Proof of concept is very, very important, guys. So this is where most of the conversion will actually happen. So if you guys are posting videos that only main goal is to get views, you're copying all the gurus and posting videos like that, you won't get any conversion. You won't sign clients. You need to actually talk to your market. That's when the conversion happens, and that's when views turn into clients and clients turn into hard cold cash, right? Simple as that, guys. So that is the exact content breakdown. Be clear on your ICP and your offer, and you will do good with content. Next step is conversion. So what happens after you book in a call? You do all that, you post good content, and then you've booked in a call. Congrats. Now let's talk about what actually happens after you book in a call, the follow-up sequence, how you get them to show up, all that stuff. So first, once you have the call booked, next step is you run them through the follow-up sequence. This is where you follow up with them, remind them. Once they're booked in the call on your Calendly, you remind them 2 days before the call about, they're having a call with you. Remind them 2 days before, another reminder 1 day before, and another reminder 6 hours, another 1 hour before, and then another 30 minutes before the call. Now, there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 reminders in total, guys. So before the call, you're following with them 5 times to remind them that about the call. People don't always remember that they booked in a call with you. They're busy with their lives, especially if you're doing B2B business owners. They're very busy and they forget things easily, right? So you need to remind them, and reminding them too much and following with them too much, that just becomes sort of annoying, right? So this is what we've seen to be the perfect spot, around five follow-ups before, from the time they booked in the call to the time of the call. So 5 follow-ups, you do that. And then next is, once if they showed up, and that is good. If they showed up to the call after your follow-ups, that is good. And if you closed them, perfect, you've made money. Congrats, you made money with the funnel. But if you did not close them, don't worry, you still are going to nurture them through the content, the sales assets, and the freebies that you're going to be giving out. Because if people are going to book a call with you, they're probably subscribed and they're probably following all your social medias, right? So you nurture them further with the content, give out more free stuff to them, DM them personally, nurture them through DMs or personally through their contact, whatever they've given you. And this will help in to make sure that you haven't completely lost the lead yet. And if they see what they like, and then maybe in the future, if they want help with something, the first person they're going to think of is you. So that is pretty good. You nurture them. You never just leave out a lead like that. And if it's a no-show, again, you run them through another follow-up sequence, follow up every 48 hours, and follow up at least 5 to 6 times before you give up on that lead. And this conversion and follow-up sequence right here gives us around a 70% show-up rate for our clients, right? A 70% show-up rate. That is amazing. That is mind-blowing if you think about it, when you compare it with the standard show-up rate in the industry. So that is literally it, guys. This funnel works amazing if you do it properly. And if you guys have any doubts about this, you can go ahead and DM me on my Instagram. I'll give a link in the description. And if you want help with your info business, if you want my one-on-one help in implementing this funnel for you, go ahead and book in a one-on-one call using the link in the description. And yeah, make sure you guys check out my other videos if you found this one valuable. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.